Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a new Indiana Jones figure. And this time it is...
This is the Club Obi Wan version of Indiana Jones from the beginning of the Temple of Doom.
Ooh. And it means by Club Obi Wan.
Yes.
That's
yes,
funny.
That was a nice little nod to George Lucas in there. Since he and Steven Spielberg did the Indiana Jones series.
All right. So so this one doesn't come with a build-in artifact piece.
No, they are. There is going to be figures from Temple of Doom that have the build an artifact, but this one, I guess, is more of a standalone. It's actually listed. You see, like, these are all the other these
wave.
5 are the Raiders of the Lost Ark wave, so they just kind of
threw him in there. So it looks like he's going to come with a weapon and a couple weapons, and he's holding.
If you remember from the beginning of the movie, he has Nurhachi, the remains of the Japanese
ruler,
emperor, and then the diamond, the antidote, and then the kabob, and the sword. So all of that played into the beginning scene.
So is this our first Temple of Doom figure?
This is the first Temple of Doom figure, yes.
Awesome. All right, we're going to go ahead and get Indiana Jones Club Obi Wan edition out of his box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's Indiana Jones out of his box and looking very dapper.
Yes.
He's all dressed up. He's got the diamond in his hand, so as you can see, he's got the little...
Yeah, it is tiny, so when you take it out of the
tiny
paper,
diamond. They come wrapped in paper.
Yeah, it comes in wrapped in a little tissue paper bag, so... that and the antidote are very small, so make sure you get them out.
Yes, and it's clear. So anyway, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at the facial sculpt. If the camera will let us, there he is. Boy, it really does look like Harrison Ford, doesn't it?
Yes.
Looking really good. He's got his off-white jacket, the white shirt on, the vest, the black pants, his little boutonniere, which looks really cool, and bow tie. And then, so both hands look like they could hold the diamond.
Yeah.
Or he could hold the antidote in that hand. And then there you have it. Here's his shiny black shoes. He is looking really awesome. Before you show off his articulation, I'm going to show off his accessories. So I went reverse order this time. Okay, here's that super duper teeny tiny antidote that he's talking about. It is very tiny, super duper tiny. And then he has this, which is it's
like a funeral urn.
Yeah, there you go. And that's pretty small as well, but yeah, not as super duper tiny as that. And then here's the weapon. So very cool, with a long handle. And then here's the face kabob. Is it faces? No, it's turkeys. Yeah. Well, that makes me feel a little better. Look, it's actual food. I didn't know what we were going to find on there. Glad it's not a face kebab. Yeah. And he's got the flames shooting out of there. That is some roasted chickens.
Yes.
Or turkeys. I guess it's chickens.
Flaming.
Looking really cool. I'm glad they did the translucent fire on
Yeah, those. That is cool.
All right. And so now I'll let you show off his articulation.
Okay, so he's going to have articulation at the neck. And if you can see the way the shirt is, he actually has another point at the base of the neck. They actually incorporate part of the shirt into it. So that will allow him to look down and look up, and of course he can look side to side, kind of cockeyed if you want him to. He has the articulation at the shoulder, and it will rotate as well as extending. He has the elbow articulation, and it will rotate also as well as extending. And then the articulation at the wrist. He has the point at the waist so he can go back and forth. Articulation at the hips, and they're kind of like the drop hips, so they'll give him good good range of motion. The thigh swivel, the knee articulation, and it will also rotate as well as bending, and then of course the ankle, and the ankle will pivot and roll, so that'll help him to stay flat-footed and balanced when you pose him. So great new Indiana Jones figure to add to our collection.
All right, so there's one last look at
the Club Obi Wan Indiana Jones from the Temple of Doom.
He looks very cool.
Yes.
In his tux. So stay tuned. We have more coming from
Temple of Doom. Yes.
Yes. So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.